Herzlich willkommen, grüß Gott aus München. Das war's jetzt auch mit dem Deutschen. Now we switch in English. Welcome at home, welcome here in Munich to a really special location. We are in Munich and we are at the Hofbräuhaus. So if you ever visit Munich, I'm quite sure you had a look here around, or when you maybe gonna visit Munich in January, you have to give here a small try. When you order here beer, I tell you before, it's not the small size, it's the big size. And of course, here the people wear all the traditional clothes. That is called a dirndl. That's here zünftige Lederhose. And also, not only the beer and the dresses are different, also the music is different. And I'm so honored today that I can be the host of this evening for the final draw of the Handball World Championship. And what is the best today is, yeah, the draw of course, but now these guys here, they all have to listen to me. So guys, let's the party started. Los. Thank you very much. And now again here, welcome. Nice to have you all here in Lederhosen and in Tracht. You all look really different. Even our national coach, I see him here in the front row. You're looking great. Huh? So we are, of course, not here because the outfits, we are not here because of the special location. We are even not here for the beer. Okay, yeah, here in the back there is someone who is there for the beer, but we are of course here because today is the final draw for the 30th IHF Men's Handball World Championship, and it's my honor to guide you through the next hour. And of course, not only the evening, also the tournament have one special claim, where handball is alive. Goosebumps. I'm quite sure we all can't wait for January, and 32 nations will fight for one trophy, for one title. They all want the same, and we've seen it just in the picture. 20 years ago, the German national team made it. They become world champions at home. And now, of course, we also want to see this year's trophy, and we got two world champions from 2007 to bring the trophy. Who could do it better? So please give a big hand to Pascal Hens and Dominic Klein.
mehr sonst.
Oi, okay, so you're singing.
Komm, wir nehmen das Glück in die Hand.
Auf Englisch.
Okay,
bitte.
now
Auf
the
Englisch.
next
Ach so,
Helene
okay.
Fischer is just here. Big applause
No.
for the trophy and for you guys. I mean, Pascal, I mean, he's from Munich. I didn't expect you, but if someone can wear it, turn around, come on. Woohoo!
Freilich.
Freilich. You learned Bavarian. So, but now the serious stuff. I mean, we just seen you guys 20 years ago in the picture. The trophy was a different one.
Yes, that's
But how did you do it? You still look the same.
the trophy.
No, you.
I was the youngest at this time. Maybe now I'm still also the youngest here. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's true.
It can't change.
No problem for me. Yes, Dominic looks the same like 20
You
years
also
ago.
almost. Come
Thank
on.
you very much.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you.
Because
Let's
of
be
the
nice.
hair.
Let's just be nice with the first beer. 2007 it was. Which kind of memories? Which are the biggest memories? The biggest emotion you still keep inside you when you think back? What is it?
For me, there was one special goosebump. The bus drive from the hotel to the final in Cologne. That was really special because all the fans, I mean, you know it, 20 years ago, there was a long journey. Also in this tournament, we start maybe in front of 3 million people in television. At the end, it was 20 million.
Wow.
And all the German fans stay on the track and on this side, and that was really goosebump, and it was the emotion what I stay in my heart.
You put the trophy, I
Yes,
guess, there,
I can.
and you also want to share your special memory. What is the memory you will never forget? Maybe the party after, or how hard was the party after?
Why do you ask me the party? I don't know why.
Tell me.
For me, it was we go to the main round and we ordered a pizza. Really? And our coach don't know this, but the next day he know this. And we play against Slovenia. But this was the moment. After that, we don't lose a game. So I think pizza is really good for the guys.
Pizza was the secret.
Yes.
Okay, so you won 2007. Now you're ambassador. How special is that for you?
To be an ambassador is a big honor, of course. Now 20 years after 2007, we were world champions. It was another trophy, but yeah, the meaning is everything for me. Dominic, tell about the Lanxess Arena. It was the Köln Arena, I think, in 2007. And 19,000 spectators. It was an awesome moment for us. And now, 20 years later, still be part of this team, of the German team. Yeah, it makes me really, it's an honor for me to stay now here and say everything to you. I think all the guys will play on January, the German team. They will have a great time with a great atmosphere, great spectators. I think everywhere in Germany there is a fever, a handball fever in this month, and enjoy it.
We can't wait for it. I mean, we didn't expect you in lederhosen. It fits really well. But you are from Munich. You are wearing that. You go like that to the Oktoberfest, and we have a new venue here.
Yes.
In Munich, we have the SRP Garden.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from the new venue and also from the host city Munich?
We had the last time I was ambassador 2019 and 2024. There was the Olympia Halle at the end. That was everything special because it was so lovely, because all the people here in Munich love to see handball, all the fans, all the families, all the clubs around this arena. Now, of course, it's a little bit new arena, maybe the more modernest in Europe. And we have the Super Cup there for the league. Now we had also against Iceland last year. There was also special. So you have to just open an arena in Munich and everybody comes to see handball. And that's what I like. And that's what I feel so honored also to be a member of this region, but also be an ambassador just not for the sport, also for the region here from Munich.
We can't wait. And now, boys, we have the trophy. We have here 2 world champions already, okay, 20 years ago, so it's time again. But for a good tournament, what is missing? Big eyes.
What is missing?
Missing a ball.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to play handball.
Yeah, and we have, of course, a special ball. And Hannibal, where is Hannibal? Hannibal is bringing the ball of this special tournament. Where is he? Hannibal?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I was expecting a better catch.
Nice,
Can we
nice haircut, Hannibal.
Role model. So, but now, don't hate the ball. It's about the ball. It's your hands are bigger.
Oh, wait.
I struggle a bit.
It's not your size.
Thank you.
Show me the hands. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it. It fits better in your hand. But no, we are not playing. That is what I was just scared of, that when you give the boys a ball, then they start playing. So from the perspective of a player, how important is the optic and the ball for this tournament?
For me, really,
Yeah,
it's important that it's going in the goal.
but that's your job. That's
The optic is now really good. We have black, we have red, we have gold, so it's
the German colors.
the German colors.
And it seems
But-
a little like the same colors on 2007.
It's similar.
Yes,
It's really
it's
similar. So we hope, of course, from the German side, we hope for
But
good
it's
omen.
really nice. At the beginning of the game, it's every time a new ball, because after 2 minutes, the handball glue, then you don't see black and red and gold.
Oh, so the good try, proper try. You want to be careful. Look, here.
Row 17.
So, guys, thank you very, very much. Who's keeping the ball? I heard there's.
Here, we can put everything here, right?
No. Yeah, put it there.
I'll
There's
bring it
even
over
a
here.
place for it.
Yes.
Come on.
Perfect.
That's right.
Over here.
Oh, inside decoration. If you look for some world champions who do the decoration, here's Dominic Klein and Pascal Hans.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. You can quickly stay because we have now world champions. We have the trophy, we have the ball, but now, of course, we want to show you all the beautiful, beautiful host cities. Yeah, from all host cities, there are people here, there are delegations here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hosting. And I'm quite sure it will be something really special. But that we are here in Munich, I'm looking forward to say hello on stage to the Bayerische Staatssekretär, Sandro Kirchner. Please come to us on stage. Mr. Kirchner, good evening. So first, thank you for hosting us and that we can be here. Munich will host even the German national team, what is on top, something really special. What kind of momentum do you expect the tournament will be for the handball, for the region in Bavaria?
First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the Bavarian state government. And we are very proud to host the Handball World Championships 2027 and of course the German national team in Munich in Bavaria. And it's a fantastic event and a one-of-a-kind opportunity to enjoy the competition directly live in Munich. And it's a good opportunity to get the media attraction. And this is the booster, of course, what we hope, for inspire young people to play handball. It's a good opportunity to support our grassroots sports and also the sports clubs. And I think in total, it's ultimate chance for the handball sports. And so it's a very good chance.
That's a good saying to come from you, because handball is a really cool sport. It's an honored sport, and to animate young people to play, it's always good. But Munich is also bidding for the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Could that also be this tournament can be a good way of make a good position for Munich being a big international sports city?
Of course, Bavaria is the safest region inside Germany. Munich one of the safest cities in Germany and likely in Europe. So I think we have a lot of experience in major sporting events in Munich, a lot of major concert events, and of course we have also the G7 politics area inside Germany. And I think that's a lot of experience what we can get in for doing the international world championship for handball, of course. And on the end, we have also some venues like the SAP Garden, so it's a very good platform to present sports. And currently, we are bidding for the Olympic and Paralympic Games. And we have therefore a good concept, I think. On the one hand, we have the backing from the people from Munich. 2/3 of them vote for the bid. It's a good value. Then also we have the situation that we have the Olympic spirit of 1972 inside Munich, a lot of historical buildings what we can use. So we have a sustainable concept for using that. And also on the end, we have a real wall village concept. It means for the teams, for the athletes, it's a really close condition. All competitions can be visited from the spectators, of course, and also the spirit of Olympics for the teams and for the athletes is very given on this. And so we are very hopeful to be successful in this way. And with the handball World Championships, we can once again give the world the view that we are able and that we are a sports city, a sportland as Bavaria.
I'm convinced, but I'm also from Munich. So thank you very much, Mr. Kirchner. Thank you. And now I'm really happy because we have a lot of important people here in the audience, but also now on stage. I'm happy to invite 2 more important people on stage, and I hope you all give a big applause to the president of the German Handball Federation, Andreas Michelmann, and Pascal Jenny, the chairman of the IHF Competition Commission. Guten Abend, good evening, nice to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear Mr. Jenny, dear Mr. Wiederer, dear representatives of the International Handball Federation, dear partners, friends of handball, and representatives of our host cities. A very warm welcome in the Hofbräuhaus, Munich, and to the draw for the IHF Men's World Championship 2027. Today is a special day. The draw is much more than an organizational step on the road to a major tournament. It is a moment when the World Championship begins to take shape. Anticipation turns into actual matchups and dreams become stories for teams, fans, officials, media, and for us hosts. The common journey towards January 2027 begins today. We are looking forward to welcoming the handball world to Munich, Stuttgart, Magdeburg, Kiel, Hanover, and Cologne. In recent years, Germany has had the privilege of hosting several international championships, World Championships, European Championships, and the Men's World Championships, which marked the beginning of the decade of handball in 2023. Time and again, we have experienced the unique energy that emerges when people, nations, and cultures come together through and for handball. We know how alive handball is in Germany, ever since the magical World Championships of 2007. This and much more is reflected in the tournament's motto, where handball is alive. Handball lives through the millions of fans who follow and support their national teams, both in the arena and through the media. And handball lives through all those who work with passion at the grassroots level of our sport and help it continue to grow around the world. It's a spirit we are delighted to welcome to 31 guest teams from across the globe that have qualified for the World Championship. There are still many months to go before the opening. Match throws off on 13th January 2027. But today, with the draw, we open a new chapter. We are looking forward to taking this journey together with the international handball family and to experience the World Championship in Germany that delivers outstanding sporting moments, connects people, showcases the full diversity of our sport, and inspires future generations to play handball. I wish all of us an exciting draw and look forward to an unforgettable IHF Men's Handball World Championship 2027. Thank you very much. Now please, Pascal Jenny.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear handball friends. It's an honor to sit next to the president of the DHB and next to the president of the European Handball Federation. So I think we can show that we are family. When we saw these two players, the world champion from 2007 on the stage here, they are friends. And I think that's what handball stands for. We are all friends and we try to become together the relevant sport also in the future for all the global unified sports persons. So yeah, until now we have spoken about venues, about schedules, about preparations. From tonight onwards, we will speak about the groups, about the opponents, the nations are here, and we will speak about the journeys, about dreams. As a Swiss, our dream is done. For this tournament, other countries have the same, but we will look for the future. But now it's about a special moment. Nobody scores. Nobody gets a 2-minute penalty. Nobody saves a ball. Now we are still nervous. The balls in the ball behind me, they're small, but the stories they create today, they can become big. The flagship, the World Championship here in 2027, it is not a hesitate that it is again in Germany. Germany stands for outstanding hosts of international sports events. Now it is Munich, Stuttgart, Magdeburg, Kiel, Hanover, and Cologne, as you mentioned already. I think we will go home end of January next year, and everybody will have this in the heart, as Dominic mentioned for his topic at 2007. On behalf of the International Handball Federation, I want to express our sincere thanks to the German Handball Federation, the local organizing committee, the host cities, the venues, but also the partners, everyone working behind the scenes as it is also here. Major events are remembered for emotion, but they are built through hard work, trust and precision. The DHB and its partners have shown once again that Germany is not only a great handball team on the court, it is also on as a host for Handball World Championships. As someone who knows handball as a former national player, today as an official, I know that World Championship is much more than a competition. It's a meeting point for nation, its styles, its cultures, as you mentioned also, and also generation. We have to take care about the next generation playing handball. This is very important also with this World Championship. It reflects the strength of the International Handball Federation and the global development of our sport. Handball is growing and we have to grow to stay Olympic also in 20 years. And we want to become more visible. And it continues that we inspire people far beyond its traditional borders. Yes, tonight the draw is a new chapter. The players will write the rest. And I only can tell here, it is really amazing that you guys put it here in this room, the draw. This is something special. And from deep of my heart, I think also from all the International Federation, it's just amazing to be here. Enjoy the evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. See you later. Thank you very much. See you later. Yeah. We all can't wait for it. I guess also this is here the right atmosphere to look forward to the next more than 200 days when then 32 nations will all come to Germany and will all play with this ball, will all fight for this trophy and this title. And now, before we start the final draw, it's time to have a closer look to all these 32 nations.
These are the qualified countries for the 30th IHF Handball World Championship. From Europe, from Africa, from Asia, and from the North and South of America.
So now it's getting serious, and therefore, of course, we need a serious person on stage, and I'm just here on site, so I'm looking forward here on stage. The stage is then fully yours. Please, a big applause for IHF Competition Director Patrick Strupp. Have fun, the stage is yours.
So, high expectations being a serious person. Let's see. So, dear guests, dear representatives of the national federations, dear handball friends. First of all, thank you, Andrea, for the warm welcome, and also a warm welcome from my end here to all of you being present at the draw event for the 2027 Men's World Championship. We are very close to, I guess, what we are all here for, and this is the draw. So, we have to start with that, but before we do that, we would like to give you, with a small movie, some brief explanation about the guidelines and the rule and the regulations of this draw event.
"32 teams from 5 continents will compete in the 30th IHF Men's Handball World Championship, which takes place in Germany between 13th and 31st January 2027. The 32 participating teams have been divided into 4 pots. The draw will distribute the participating teams into 8 groups of 4 teams each. The first teams, which will be drawn, are the ones from pot 4, being assigned to groups A to H. The same method will be used for teams in pot 3, pot 2 and pot 1. According to Article 1.3.2 of the regulations for IHF competitions, the host nation has the right to assign itself, as well as 1 participating team per group, to different host cities. Making use of its right, the host nation assigned teams as follows. Germany chose Group A and will play their preliminary round matches in Munich. Italy joins Group B and will play in Stuttgart. Croatia are part of Group C and will compete in Munich. France have been placed in Group D and will play in Stuttgart. Sweden are placed in Group E and will play their matches in Kiel. Portugal will play in Group F with their matches set in Magdeburg. Denmark will compete in Group G, playing in Kiel. Iceland are part of Group H and will play their matches in Magdeburg.
These are the teams seeded by the host nations.
After the end of the preliminary round, the 3 best teams of each group will qualify for the main round, which will be played in Cologne and Hanover, while the teams placed 4th in their preliminary round groups will compete for the President's Cup in Magdeburg. The 2 best teams of each main round group will qualify for the quarter-finals in Cologne. In the iconic Lanxess Arena, the world's best teams will battle for the title, with the final taking place on January 31st, 2027, when the new world champions will be crowned.
So, I hope after this brief presentation, all is clear for you and we can really start with the draw. However, to make sure that everything is in accordance with the rules and regulation, Pascal Jenny, the chairman of the IHF Competition Commission, is back on stage to do so. Let me just sum up once again for you which teams we have in this pot number 4, which is the first one which we're going to withdraw. So in pot number 4, we have the teams of Qatar, Kuwait, Japan, Algeria, Angola, Uruguay, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia. But Pascal can do this alone here, so we need some help. And I'm very happy that the former German national player of the women's team and also one of the official ambassadors, Anja Althaus, is ready to assist the draw.
Hello.
Welcome, Anja. So, for the procedure, we will always start with the teams which are in the blue balls, and then we will follow with the groups which are in the green balls. So, stage is yours, Anja. Please go ahead.
Welcome.
So, the first team from pot number 4, let's see, is the team of Japan. Japan is qualified to this World Championship through the Asian Championship, where they finished 4th. Their best position was ranked number 10 in 1970. And Japan will play in Group H. Japan, from pot 4, goes into Group H and will meet there Iceland in Magdeburg. Please continue. The next team that we are having from pot number 4 is the team of Turkey. Turkey is participating for the very first time in an IHF Men's World Championship and received a wild card recently. So Turkey will be placed in Group C. Group C here in Munich. In Group C, already Croatia is seeded. We can continue. So we have Croatia and Turkey present here in Munich. 2 strong communities in Germany. The next team is the team of Uruguay. Uruguay ranked 4th at the South American Championship, 3 times participated at the IHF Men's World Championship. Best ever performance was the 24th rank. And they go to Group A. So, first team we know who will play in the German group here in Munich is Uruguay. The next team is the team of Kuwait. Kuwait is the current bronze medalist of the Asian continent. 17 times already participated in the Men's World Championship. And they go to Group D. Kuwait in Group D, to be played in Stuttgart. So 4 more teams in this pot. Let's see who's the next. It is Qatar. Qatar, silver medalist from 2015, where they also hosted the event. 8th qualification in a row to Men's World Championship, and Qatar will be in Group E. E in Kiel, together with the team of Sweden. 3 more teams to go. Next team is Algeria. Algeria is the fourth best team of the African continent at the moment. And Algeria goes into Group F and plays in Magdeburg and will meet there the seeded team of Portugal. The next one, the team of Saudi Arabia. Also, Saudi Arabia recently received the wild card and participated 11 times already at the Men's World Championship. Saudi Arabia, 2 more groups open, and Saudi Arabia is going to Stuttgart to Group B and will meet Italy. So, 1 more team. We have to check that formally everything is correct. So we have the team of Angola. And Angola, hopefully, Anja?
I hope that everything is okay.
In Group G. So with this last pick, the draw of pot 4 is done. Yeah, so let me sum up the current situation. In Group A in Munich, we have the host nation of Germany and the team of Uruguay. In Group B in Stuttgart, we have Italy and Saudi Arabia. In Group C, we have also here in Munich, we have Croatia and Turkey. In Group D in Stuttgart, we have France and Kuwait. In Group E, we have Sweden and Qatar in Kiel. In Group F in Magdeburg, Portugal and Algeria. Group G in Kiel as well, Denmark and Angola. And last but not least, in Group H in Magdeburg, we have Iceland and Japan.
Germany against Uruguay. So, as the expert, what do you say to that?
Well, I think it's amazing to have a World Cup because, like in a World Cup, you have so many different styles of handball, different nations, different culture, and I think it's just exciting to see. Of course, I think it's a good draw, but we will see how the group will be in the end for the Germans. But I think it's amazing to have a World Cup, and this teams what we hear already right now, it's exciting.
And you just had this excitement. You experienced a world championship last year home in Germany with the women's. What is so special on that? And can you just share this magic, what happened in this moment?
I think for every sportsman, sportsgirl, sportswoman, it's amazing to play in your home court, to have all the crowd sharing for you, pushing you in front, being the 8th person to help you to come or to reach your goal. And I think the atmosphere, what we created also with the women's last year was just unbelievable. I get goosebumps just to thinking about this. Last time we saw the pictures from 2007, I was sitting in the stands and I was just hoping, oh my goodness, this as a spectator, it was amazing to watch this and to be a part of this, even to be part of a World Cup and also now to be ambassador. It's just like a big honor, and I think for the sportsperson, it's the biggest to play at home.
Thank you very much, Anja. It's your turn.
Thank you, Andrea. So now it's time to continue with pot number 3. Allow me to sum up here as well which teams we have in the pot number 3. We have the teams of Greece, of Poland, Brazil, Bahrain, Tunisia, Cape Verde, Chile, and the United States of America. And for this pot, we also need help. and I have the honor to invite the German ice hockey national player and the Olympic silver medalist Dominik Kahun to help us. Dominik, welcome on stage. Yeah. So we will follow the same procedure. First the teams and then the groups. Please go ahead. Let's see who is the first team from pot number 3. The first team is the team of Bahrain. Bahrain is the current Asian champion. They have beaten Qatar in the final in overtime in the Asian Championships last year. 7 times participated at the Men's World Championship, also participated in the Olympic Games. And Bahrain is going into Group H to Magdeburg and will meet Iceland and Japan there. So the next team from pot 3 is the team of Chile. Chile is the bronze medalist in the South American continent at the recent qualification event, which is also the Continental Championships. Made it in the main round in 2025 for the first time, and they will play in Group C here in Munich together with Croatia and Turkey. So the next team from pot number 3 is the team of Tunisia. Very long traditional team and participant in the IHF Men's World Championship, 18th time already. Silver medalist in Africa at the moment. And Tunisia goes into Group A here to Munich and will meet Germany and Uruguay. The next team from the pot 3 is Greece. Greece qualified in a very exciting playoff against the Netherlands. They have been 6th in 2005, just after the Olympic Games in Athens, and they will be playing in Group E in Sweden and Qatar in Kiel. So same procedures 4 more times. And we have the United States of America, who is the North American and the Caribbean champion. That's why they are here and how they qualified. They have been 9 times already at the Men's World Championship, and they are going into Group G to Kiel with Denmark and Angola. Of course, also hosting the Olympic Games in LA 2028. And next team from pot 3 is Poland. Poland. Dominik and Pascal and Stefan are remembering Poland very well from 2007. Poland goes to Group F. Poland close at the border, the closest, and will play in Magdeburg with Portugal and Algeria. And the next team is Brazil. Brazil, silver medalist in South America at the moment, but reached the quarterfinals 2 years ago, last year actually, in the Men's World Championship. And Brazil is going into Group D in Stuttgart with France and Kuwait. So, one more. And it is Cape Verde. So we did it correct. And Yes, Cape Verde in Group B. And this concludes the pot number 3. Now I think we already have a very good picture of what we can expect in January 2027. We know, for example, now already that Germany will play the opening match with Tunisia. And I heard some good noise from Magdeburg when Poland was drawn. So I think this is a good draw for the spectators in Magdeburg. And looking forward to the pot number 2, which we will do in a few moments.
Dominic, the Ice Hockey World Championship is just over. It was in the neighborhood, like in Switzerland. Let's not talk about it, but let's talk about it also. The Ice Hockey World Championship happen next year here in Germany. Is that maybe the magic, what is missing at the moment?
Yeah, good evening, first of all. But yeah, forget about the last one for sure and move on to the next one. And I think not even for hockey, but of course, especially handball, it's going to be special for both teams, having the World Championship at home. I mean, the guys talked about it, and I was lucky enough also to play one at home already, 2017, and it's definitely special with all the atmosphere, the German crowd, and yeah, looking forward to it.
And your new home again will be the SAP Garden. You come back to Red Bull Munich, and can you tell us something about this atmosphere? Because I've been there a few times now, and I really love it. It's so intense there.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. I obviously never played in there yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, all my buddies, all my friends who play there said it's amazing. It's an amazing arena, and I can imagine how it's going to be for the handball guys to play in there, especially with the German crowd loving the sport. So it's going to be great.
So we expect you there.
I hope so. If our schedule allows it, I'll be there. I'm a big handball fan too. So
we're looking forward for that. Thank you very much, Dominic.
Thank you.
So yeah, then thank you, Dominic. So we can continue with pot number 2. And in pot number 2, we have the teams of Slovenia, Norway, Serbia, Spain, Faroe and Macedonia. And as explained earlier, the teams of France and Italy, who were originally in pot number 2, have already been assigned to the groups in Stuttgart, Group B and D. And for pot number 2, I'm happy that we have an Olympic gold medalist who was helping us, and I kindly invite Svenja Brunkhorst to join us on stage. So, Svenja won gold in Paris in 3-on-3 basketball and will now help us picking the teams. Again, same procedure, first teams, then groups. Svenja, go ahead, please. So, as I said, 6 teams here in this pot remaining, and the first team is North Macedonia. They qualified in the playoff on European level against Slovakia, 10 times participated, coached by the legend Kirill Lazarov, and they go to Group H, playing in Magdeburg with Iceland, Bahrain and Japan. Then we'll continue with the next one, that is Spain. So, Spain, 7 times in the semi-final, except the last one, the 7 times in a row. And Spain is in Group C in Munich. So Croatia, Spain, Chile, and Turkey here in Munich. The next team from pot number 2 is Slovenia. We have the representatives also here. Slovenia, Olympic semi-finalists, best ever placed, 3rd place in 2017, bronze medalist there in France. And Slovenia goes into Group G and will meet in Kiel, Denmark, the United States of America, and Angola. So we continue. Next team. Getting more and more interesting. And we have Norway, host of the last World Championship, silver medalist in 17 and 19. Sander Sargosen, as most of you know, very famous player of the Norwegian team. And into Group E, and we have a Scandinavian derby in Kiel with Sweden, additionally with Greece and Qatar. So, 2 more, and we have the team of, can I see it, Serbia. Serbia beat Germany in the last European Championship, but didn't make it then to the main round. And Serbia is playing again with the team of Germany and Tunisia and Uruguay in Group A. So then we have the first time appearance of the Faroe Islands, which is the smallest country ever qualified to a men's world championship with 54,000 inhabitants. And the Faroe Islands will play in Stuttgart. No, excuse me, in Magdeburg. In Magdeburg in Group F.
Okay.
And this concludes the pot number 2. So, we are having most of the groups done. I would say 95% is already done, and quite interesting groups. So, a small step to go, we will do in a few moments.
Svenja, now we had a big response. You know, when you draw, like it was like, what was your thought in this moment?
I think I had more pressure than my whole career. I felt it when I draw several countries. I think it was way harder than making the final shot for the Olympics.
Oh, no. But when we talk about pressure and all that, I mean, you have the home tournament just in front of you. It's like late this summer in Berlin. What is the expectation?
Yeah, the expectations are high. We had like 28 years. We had no home World Cup. We are super excited. It's a big thing for German women's basketball, hosting a World Cup at home, just in Berlin. We are really excited. And yeah, hosting the world is something we heard already before is special. And we are really looking forward to this.
And we are also looking forward to it. Our TV station is so proud to show that on ProSieben.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We cross all our fingers and say thank you, Svenja.
Thank you.
So, just 2 teams left. We already have assigned from pot number 1 the teams of Denmark, Germany, Croatia, Iceland, Portugal and Sweden before in accordance with the IHF regulations. We have 2 teams left here, which is the teams of Egypt, the African champion, and the South American champion, Argentina. And for sure they and all of us would like to know who they will meet or in which group they will be in Stuttgart. And again, we need help. For that, I kindly ask also one of the official ambassadors and the real German handball legend to help us. Please welcome Stefan Kretschmer. Stefan, welcome. I know you have a lot of experience with draws. You already helped us in 2019, I remember at that time. And as you know how it works, please go ahead. So let's see. Who's the first team? The first team is Egypt. So, Egypt. Okay. Egypt, either group B or D. And Stefan has chosen group B for Egypt. So, Egypt, Italy, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia in Stuttgart. Last but not least, the Argentinian champion, the South American champion, which is Argentina. And Argentina then in group D, correct? With France, South American derby with Brazil, and with Kuwait. So then this is it also for Port 1. So let me sum up once again all the groups for you. We have in Group A, here in Munich, Germany, Serbia, Tunisia, and Uruguay. In Group B in Stuttgart, we have Egypt, Italy, Cape Verde, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In Group C, also here in Munich, Croatia, Spain, Chile, and Turkey. In Group D in Stuttgart, we have Argentina, France, Brazil, and Kuwait. In Group E in Kiel, we have the two Scandinavian teams of Sweden and Norway, and the group will be completed by Greece and Qatar. In Group F in Magdeburg, Portugal, the Faroe Islands, Poland, and last but not least, Algeria. In Group G, also be played in Kiel, we have Denmark, Slovenia, the USA, and Angola. And in Magdeburg, in Group H, we have Iceland, North Macedonia, Bahrain, and Japan. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, you both, Pascal, Patrick. Big applause. Thank you. So, Retje, but now we need to talk about the real stuff. About here, all that about the groups. Which group is worth really to watch in? Like, what do you think? What's the most dangerous one? What's the hardest one?
I think all the
really
groups...
small then, in the monitor.
No, all the groups had a lot of passion and are interesting to watch, but I think Group F with Portugal, Faroe Islands, Poland, Algeria, this is a really tough group. Germany is a tough group. You told me that I have to say that
it's a really tough group. It's really tough.
And I hope that the German coach had a clearer perspective about this World Championship and the mottos than the general manager of the German Handball Federation, because he didn't know that we take the points from the first round with us to the main round up until 5 minutes ago. It would be good when you have a clearer mind as a coach.
So, okay, but now we want to have something what all the journalists here in the room can write about it. I want for you some few in the future.
Yeah.
Like, tell me the teams what you think will be in the half finals and finals. Yeah, come on, it's a guessing, but we want to write it down and
I don't know if that
lottery.
works. But the most important thing is that we can face Denmark earliest in the final. I believe, I think so.
Not so bad.
And then there is, of course, a bunch of teams who are favorites in that tournament. Iceland is very good. France, Spain, Portugal is a really good team. So there are a few teams in the world who can really achieve a medal this year. It's not easy to say these 4 teams can win that. But the big favorite, I mean, they can win the World Championship the 5th time in a row. It's
crazy.
Denmark. That's
It's crazy. It's really crazy. But now I want to have your answer.
But I cheer just for Germany.
Yeah, who's going to become the world champion?
I don't care about nobody else. So what the other, I will celebrate that World Championship in Germany, and I think it will be the biggest World Championship ever. And I hope Hassan Mustafa at the end of the tournament can say, okay, it was the biggest World Championship ever in handball, and the arenas will be sold out.
Oh yeah.
Even if the Germans don't play, so also in Magdeburg, I think it's a big city to host the tournament. And they will cheer for the Icelandic team, so it will be interesting to watch, and it will be a big party. And you know, I'm always good in that, in partying.
In party and in watching, of course, now handball.
Yes.
How many matches you plan to see?
All of them. Because,
you take the helicopter like Franz Beckenbauer in the Summer World Cup.
No, we have an amazing German streaming service called Dine.
It's also possible to watch on ProSieben. We can share.
We can share
yeah.
it, and we will also, for TV, we will make an amazing tournament. I think so, also for the people who watch that at home. It will be the first tournament for your company, ProSieben. I'm really looking forward to see that, how you guys do that. And
no pressure now.
And we'll put no pressure on you guys, but it is a tough tournament. It's the biggest tournament ever, so you start with the biggest stage ever.
And his daughter is also our expert, great expert.
She is.
I guess even better maybe than you.
As an expert.
Yeah, as an expert.
She's also, as a handball player, more successful than I was. So she's better in a lot of ways.
Competition in the family keeps everything alive.
Yes.
Kretsche, thank you very much.
Yes.
We see you latest in the World Championship in January. And you can go now, sit and drink a beer.
Finally.
Finally, yeah.
Wish you all a nice
big
World
hand to him. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now we all know who's playing where and against which other team, but now we have a special honor. We honor a venue that holds a special place in the history of handball. It was at the Munich Olympic Hall, we talked just about it, during the Olympic Games in 1972. It was the first time that handball, indoor handball, was ever played in the Olympic Games, and that's a historic moment that shaped the development of our sport. And the Olympic Hall is therefore the birthplace of Olympic indoor handball. And also in the last 5 centuries, we had so many important matches there. We had European championships, we had the World Championship there, and now to honor it, I ask again Andreas Michelmann on stage, and Marion Schöne, she is the CEO of Olympic Park München GmbH, to join us on stage, and then we start the award, the special moment. Andreas Michelmann, Marion Schöne. The German Handball Federation, Ms. Schöne, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you
again. The German Handball Federation today is proud to award the DHB Historical Handball to the Olympic Hall in Munich.
I think it was a nice idea of our expert.
Second, I need
yes.
to.
I think it was a nice idea from our expert for handball history, Professor Kuhlmann. Thank you so much for this idea with the historical handball. And we gave it to Dortmund and to Halle. And now I think it's correct to give this historical handball to Munich, to you, Mrs. Schöne, because you are one of the greatest handball fans all over the world. And we were your guest in 2072 and 2019 and also 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to get this award. So I, as an old white lady, as a deputy for the old lady, the old iconic lady, die Münchner Olympiahalle, I'm receiving this award now, so I'm very proud to get it. And I want to thank the German Handball Association. We always did a great job together, I think. And I want to thank my team. Some of them are here also in the Hofbrauhaus, and they organized a lot of handball tournaments, European championships, world championships, and I'm quite sure that my team and the team of S&K will organize a very, very beautiful tournament next January. So, and I will give a tip. So Germany will
be world champion.
The trophy. So
okay.
I'm quite sure. You have to do it.
Ms. Schöne, thank you very much. I guess you can stay just on stage because I just say goodbye. No, just stay with me, then I'm not that alone here on stage. So thank you at home for all your attention, for your time. And if you want to have more information and of course have a closer look to everything, just use the internet, handball2027.com. And I calculated the whole day, how many days we have, how many nights we have to sleep up to this big tournament is starting. And it's exactly 217 days. We can't wait. I say thank you very much. Thank you also to the Hofbrauhaus here in München. Goodbye, good night, und Servus. And keep one word if you come to Munich. Prost! Good night.
Ja. Er schaut auf mich?
Sie in Vision oder?
Nein, er. Nur er.
Nur er.
Du schaust in die Kamera. Wir werden bereit. Die Kamera ist bereit, Björn ist bereit. Yeah, Dennis Bojlovic, you're here at the draw event in Munich, so what about your opinion on the group of Croatia?
Yes, hello, good evening to everybody. Okay, Spain, Chile, Turkey, interesting group, of course, not going to be easy, but I hope so that we will prepare good and try to continue our good result from last two championships. It's draw, it's normal, we will see, it's okay.
You played or you were coach in Germany, so what do you expect from a World Championship in Germany?
I know that every hall will be full of fans. I hope so will be top tournament.
So now you can again say, what about your group in Croatian?
Okay. Drugačije, evo ga, Španjolska, Čile, Turska, neće biti naravno lako, interesantna grupa, ali dobro ćemo se pripremiti koji svaki put i nadamo se da ćemo nastaviti kontinuirane igre sa naša dva zadnja prvenstva. Dvorane će sigurno biti pune, bit će lijepo, prekrasno prvenstvo, tako da nemamo se što žaliti, idemo dalje.
Hvala lepo.
Hvala vam.
Bob, we can immediately continue.
Yes, English.
Yes, English. Can we start?
No, not yet. Give me a second.
Okay. Bob Hanni, coach of Italy. You're playing a home tournament with your Italian team. So what is your opinion about the group constellation you have in Group B in Stuttgart?
So I think it's a very tough group, starting with Egypt, one of the best teams of the world, and many players play on the highest level with a really, really good coach on a Spanish way. So we will see what happens. Cape Verde has many players also play in Portugal, and I think it's also a tough game against Saudi Arabia, but we go for win all the three games and to go to Köln. So we are able to win, and we have to work very hard, and we will put our level on maximum, and we'll go for it.
What is your general expectation for a World Championship in Germany?
Yeah, it's just great because we know Germany know how to work championships, and 20,000 spectators in Lanxess Arena in Cologne, but also in Kiel, in Magdeburg, in Stuttgart. It will be amazing.
So, jetzt kurz nochmal auf Deutsch. Ja, deine Einschätzung, die Erwartungen, die der italienische Handball, die du als Nationaltrainer von eurer Gruppe hast?
Also erstmal habe ich immer die Erwartung, Spiele zu gewinnen, und da ist mir auch egal, ob ich mit Luxemburg oder mit Liechtenstein oder mit Italien spiele. Man geht in Spiele rein, um sie zu gewinnen, und natürlich wissen wir, dass Ägypten eine herausragende Mannschaft ist, eine der besten Mannschaften der Welt, die viele Spieler haben, die auch auf allerhöchstem Niveau in Europa spielen, mit einem sehr guten Trainer und so ein bisschen auf dem spanischen Weg. Das wird sicherlich ein ganz anstrengendes und schweres Spiel. Auf der anderen Seite kommt mit Cape Verde auch eine Mannschaft, die viele Spieler auch hat, die unter anderem in der portugiesischen Liga spielen. Das wird sicherlich auch nicht einfach. Und als letztes mit Saudi-Arabien, da bin ich mal gespannt, wer noch alles eingebürgert wird und was dann noch passiert.
Vielen Dank.
Gerne.
Norwegen, Griechenland, Katar. Ja? Geht los? Tobias Karlsson, here for the Swedish team as team manager, former player. You know Germany, so first the question is, what do you expect from a World Championship in Germany?
I believe it can be a really amazing one. I think the preconditions are there. The spectators in Germany are always really cheering for all the teams participating in the tournament, and I think in this case I expect nothing less.
In your group in Kiel, you will have a lot of Swedish fans, and you play against Norway, your neighbor. Is this something double special?
I think both the groups that take place in Kiel will be extremely Scandinavian, modified, so to say. So, and I think it could be really good atmosphere in the whole group phase in Kiel.
So I think always Sweden has high expectation, which is the goal for the tournament in Germany.
I think the group phase that we have, the first and the second one, is a tough one, as for many teams. I think as we come as far as to the quarterfinals, there will be many good teams really struggling to even reach the quarterfinals. And then in the first place, our first goal, of course, will be to even take place in the quarterfinals.
So now we continue in Swedish. So deine Erwartungen an die Gruppe und auch das, was du da weiter gesagt hast, bitte alles auf Schwedisch.
Jag tror att vi har en väldigt rolig första grupp att vänta oss. Jag tror det kan bli en riktig publikfest i Kiel. Jag tror att det kan bli väldigt roliga matcher från åskådarsidan sett. Men man ska också veta att det är en tuff grupp vi har. Både den första gruppen i Kiel och andra rundan med de grupp F som vi slår ihop med kommer att bli tufft. Och vårt absolut största mål kommer att vara att ta oss till en kvartsfinal i första läget.
Tack. Thank you. Wenn er da fertig ist, kommt er zu uns.
Ich weiß nicht, wo ich hin muss.
Einfach
da
hier
runter.
Alfred Gislason, now you know your group opponents for the first round in Munich, so what's your opinion on the teams you will face?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the group, of course, but and very interested for me is that we played against Serbia again. And last in January, they deserved 2 points against us and won the game, a game which was really hard loss for us, but so they are probably the strongest team in the group beside us, and then Tunisian in the first game of the tournament will be very interesting because they are, I think, a team that's very difficult to play because you don't know how they will play. I think, and in the start of the tournament, they can be, I think, very dangerous. And Uruguay, I don't know much about that team, but I recall that last time we played against them in Egypt 60 years ago, I think we were only leading with 1 goal at half time because it was they played a very well, a little different type of handball.
As a host, there are always high expectations. So what is the goal of you and of the German team for this World Championship?
Yeah, like always, we want to play better than every year, I think, and I think our goal will, like the last times, be reaching the semi-finals, and of course we will try everything to win our group, and then we have to see from game to game how we do.
Then, of course, we have some viewers from Iceland here. Could you please also say in Iceland, what in Icelandic language, your expectation for Germany and, of course, for Iceland?
Já, ég náttúrulega mjög ánægð með grúpun okkar Þjóðverja hérna í München. Við spilum við Serbíu, við hefum alltaf harma hefna þar því við töpum fyrir þeim í síðasta janúar. Eru líka með Túnis og Uruguay sem eru 2 lið sem ég get ekki alveg svona alveg sagt hvað styrkleikin er. Ég veit að Túnis er náttúrulega teknískt góður og sérstaklega hættuleg kannski í byrjun turneringa. Já, og við íslensku grúpunni í Magdeburg, það verður alveg geðveik stemming þar, frábært fyrir Ísland og ég held að það sem nokkuð líklegt að Ísland komið til að vinna þá grúpu á heimavelli meira og minna og hérna, mér finnst það æðislegt fyrir liðið að vera í Magdeburg, fá þennan stuðning þar og við höfum fyrir 20 árum höfðum mjög góða reynslu að vera þar.
Vielen Dank. Sie sind durch. Sie sind durch.